understanding history, because history keeps on repeating itself. So I felt that part has to be taken. I want this film to reach out as much as it should. Because one major part of the film is about judging. For being a Hindu, you have to pay tax. And the task will be given for the hero, the main protagonist, called Haryan, who will be a mysterious robber who appears, a kind of problem. And he will be given the task to make sure, by Kuli Kutubsha, this is not about Hindus versus Muslims. This is not about which religion is, which dharma is superior. It is about a common man against a tyrannical ruler. So how Kuli Kutubsha gives him assessment for this person and goes all the way to death. Whether how he got the diamond back or something, this is the crux of the one night episode. The first part, though, is a 4.5 hours film, because finally, as we are making the film, we have understood it takes too long. So that's why we split it into 2 parts. The first part confines the travel from the finding of, the discovery of the Kohinoor Diamond, and from there till the hero and his team reaches out to the outskirts of Kohinoor. This is now the first part. So what we have explored mainly is more of a wholesome entertainment. It is not about stoking the dark tensions. It is not about criminal tensions. It is not about one religion against another religion. It is nothing to do with contemporary politics and all. It is more about to reclaim the property while it is going to. That's how it starts. It ends with, for being a Hindu, you have to pay tax. So always we tried the idea as we are studying in school. Mughals were more glorified than anybody else. Mughals ruled only for 200 plus years, or 20-30 years. But whereas Vijayanagara kings have ruled for 400 years. If you look at Chalukyas, if you look at what region amounts in the south, they ruled for long. But they were never glorified. I think sometimes through this kind of cinema, to reintroduce the history, the forgotten history, and all the kinds of, Aurangzeb had been whitewashed, and that part will be also explored with it. And I feel this is a film which would reach out to undo. Sometimes you want to go back into the history to undo that part. Gatamul review. But Jaragan we feel like fighting. I think that cinematic experience, going back into the Aurangzeb times, I personally felt when I was studying in school, when I said jizya tax being levied on a Hindu for being a Hindu. Sometimes we always feel what I was doing, if I go back in time, what would it do? How would I like? I think this film gives that experience, especially the parents. So that's how we have enjoyed the making of this film. And the Mughal theory has been shown in the film. How he killed Bharat, how he imprisoned his father. And all this thing is subplots in the film. The main plot is about stealing the Kohinoor from the journey, how to take Kohinoor from. This is how it starts. So this is the plot, and it made a good project. And especially we had faced the corona situation. And after that, here I have to face personally. I have to face the most tyrannical government, most ruthless government while making this film. And we fought against, that's why I could not do the film in the last year. So that's also one of the reasons for the. And finally, when I became the deputy chief minister, I didn't have time. Only once in every morning, after 4 or 6 months, after I took charge of the relationship. Morning from 7 to 9 and sometimes late night from 9 to 11. When all my official duties are over, I dedicated certain few hours and I finished it. I think we did our best. I did our best. I think I seek all your support and I seek all your the message you do. This is also my debate and whatever you want to ask me questions, I will have to take it up.
హైదరాబాద్లో పవన్ కళ్యాణ్ గారు ఎస్ఆర్ సినిమాలో పవన్ కళ్యాణ్ బట్ ఓన్లీ జస్ట్ ఒక గ్లిమ్స్ వచ్చిన ఆ ఒక్క దానికి వచ్చిన రెస్పాన్స్ హైప్ కానీ ఈ రెండు సినిమాలకి ఎందుకు రాలేదు?
Each film has its own unique. Each film, this is not allowed to have a unique position of it. It will find its own way. When I get certain films, why one some films get the hype, why others doesn't? This film has a lot to this film is underrated. Because in contemporary times we are more prone to violence. We like more gracious. The true hero for me is a zero dark. You know, actual hero. For me, it's a very just good hero. For me, Rama is the hero. Strong hero. So I want my heroes to be like that. But contemporary times, we like heroes with gracious. Someone who is not too picture perfect. One who has a lot of qualifications. I think the contemporary psyche of the society is more into grey. People have become more grey than black and white. And that's one reason. But like any good film, if it is narrated, if it is conveyed properly, once you get into the film and if you see the experience, I think you'll get it. That's what I feel personally. And what is the second question?
ఈ టూ పిక్చర్స్ కూడా పవన్ కళ్యాణ్ గారు ఓజీలో ఉంది పవన్ కళ్యాణ్ జస్ట్ ఒక గ్లిమ్స్ తో వచ్చిన హైప్ ఆల్ ఓవర్ ఇండియా
Is it all over India? I don't know. Broadly speaking, I assume myself as a regional actor. I don't confine one school here. I confine myself for Telugu films. I never operate for Tamil, I never operate for Hindi. Because my comfort zone is, or my area of working is I felt more comfortable in Andhra, more confined to the Telugu film industry. But I can share that experience with you. Yes, the size of the new cinema, how it developed in Calcutta. I went to Israel in 2007, before 2007. Suddenly, I went to Israel, I went to some Indian restaurant in Jerusalem. Suddenly, I saw some Palestinian gentleman who was looking at me. I thought he's going to attack me or whatever. I was thinking, I was wearing a different dress. But he said, "Are you coming?" So, yeah, how do you know? I was actually the least expected day. Imagine in Jerusalem. As I keep watching the film, then I realized something. The new films are being dubbed in Hindi. Till then, my producers never know because maybe I would ask for So for me, I think the great part of what I'm doing right now is that boundaries have been wiped out. From regional cinema of Telugu or communities, Bharatiya cinema. I'm very glad. It is not about money, it is about cultural integration happening. We are accepting cinema from South. Always cinema, Hindi cinema is always accepted in the southern part of India. I'm a big fan of Amitabh Bachchan, I'm a big fan of, I used to really admire Jackie Shot and his Indian universities. And I was like, how Hindi old songs, Kishore Kumar. Post 90s and post 2000, especially in the last 2010 onwards, I don't know about political leaders, the people of India, people of Bharat, they have really integrated through cinema. And the barriers of sound, north, everything have been wiped out. It came out no matter I go to cinema, I think we're going to accept it, we're going to receive it. And the adoration and the love which is being shown on, especially from actors or South, right? Quite amazes me. I'm truly grateful, not in terms as an actor, not in terms of because of lack of saying. For me, I felt more than the political leaders, it is the art which is integrating India more than the political leadership. So that's what I feel extremely. And I'm fortunate, I'm a part of both the worlds, both politics and cinema. And this film, I think, will do the needful, it will enhance the integration.
సార్ మీనాక్షి సుందరం ఫ్రమ్ చెన్నై.
48 అవర్స్లో హరిహర విరమణ రిలీజ్ అవుతుంది ప్రపంచవ్యాప్తంగా, అందరూ చూస్తున్నారు. మీరు 40 సంవత్సరాలు ప్రభుత్వాన్ని పరిపాలిస్తాం, 40 సంవత్సరాలు మీరు తప్పితే ఎవరు రావు అనే ప్రభుత్వాన్ని చెప్పి పడగొట్టారు. ఈ సినిమాలో కూడా నేను రావాలని కోరుకుంటున్నారు, మొక్కుతున్నారు, కొంతమంది రాకూడదు అనుకుంటున్నారు. వీరమ్మలు చెప్పింది వినాలి అంటున్నారు. మీకు ముందే తెలుసుద్దంటారు సక్సెస్. డెఫినెట్గా ఈ మాటతో డెఫినెట్గా సినిమా చరిత్రలో నిలిచిపోతుందని చాలామంది కోరుకుంటున్నారు.
If it happens, but I personally think we have to be honest. Because I conceived the last of this year and I actually said it. As most of the people who came from national parts of the country, let me tell you, I'm a trained martial artist. And I used to do my own action choreography. And I'm also a school director. I used to contribute for myself. That's why I'm so tired of doing 7 films, utilize the experience of 7 films. I burned myself. So after a long time, amidst this political feud, what I was going through, and the political load and the cinematic load, and also the additional I took charge as a climax part, I want, when Dharma is being taking a hit, in particular situations, there is so much of injustice keeps happening right in front of our eyes. There will be groups of people, like tons of people will be there around, but no response unless someone comes forward. So that kind of situation is there in the cinema, and which one talks about Dharma. When your Dharma is being violated, don't sit idle. Take an action. So I got. I tasted success without any publicity. That's why I never sought publicity in that. Always believe me on a follower of people. And thanks for giving me. Say the after. You know? Ashutosh Dubey.
Yes.
Okay, that's it.
Mumbai.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Because I follow Gita. Because do your duty. Let's leave it to higher consciousness.
Sir, I have a question for Viman.
We have a question.
मेरा नाम आशुतोष झा है, आशुतोष झा। और सर आपने वहाँ पे लिखा हुआ है बैटल फॉर धर्म। इट मीन्स कि हम धर्म से लड़ने वाले हैं, यानी कि धर्मो रक्षित रक्षिता। अगर हम धर्म की लड़ाई करते हैं तो धर्म हमारी रक्षा करता है। और आपने एक बहुत सुंदर वर्णन किया औरंगजेब के बारे में। लास्टली जब मुझे अवसर मिला था प्रधानमंत्री जी से बात करने का, तो उन्होंने एक वाक्य कहा था कि काशी की कला जाती, मथुरा मस्जिद बनती और छत्रपति शिवाजी महाराज ना होते तो सुन्नत उत्सव। तो ये इतिहास है और आपके इस मूवी के अंदर इतिहास का वर्णन है। लेकिन जब मैंने इतिहास के बारे में बात की सर, तो हम लोग के ऊपर केसेस होते हैं और पुलिस औरंगजेब के अगेंस्ट में बात करने से केस कर देती है। तो क्या इस मूवी की वजह से हमें वो फ्रीडम मिल पाएगा कि हम औरंगजेब या मुगल के बारे में ओपनली उतना डायरेक्ट बात कर सकें कि या वो इंडिया के हीरो नहीं बल्कि इंडिया के हीरो हमारे छत्रपति शिवाजी महाराज है और इतिहास है। तो औरंगजेब के विरोध में मूवी बन रही है, तो बच्चों को इतिहास पढ़ाया जाएगा वैसे जिस तरीके से एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे हैं।
हिंदी में अंग्रेजी में हिंदी के अंदर बोलूँ मैं लिख सकता हूँ, लेकिन बातचीत करने के लिए थोड़ा समय मिलेगा।
आप इंग्लिश में बोलिए, मैं आपको
Yeah, I don't know what language also. So Hindi is our identity. Hindi is our language.
Yes.
The sad part is, I'm conversing in English about a culture. If you don't think Hindi is, for you this is more of a culture. So that's how the integration happens. But nevertheless, no matter which language we speak in English, our heart is filled with bhakti, full with bhakti. So for me, thank you for bringing all this. We are scared to speak about history. We are scared to talk about twisted history. Who wrote all this history? Why 200 years of Mughals being glorified? Why not the rest of the dynasties? Who withstood the invasion? Right from Maharana. How come you don't talk about Haldi Ghati? The problem is that who wrote the textbooks? Who wrote the recipes? Who wrote the history? They're very biased. So nowadays these kind of cinemas should come. It should not end with Harihar. We have to rewrite the history with the real what exactly happened. I think this is one of the aspects which we can explore in this cinema. Now you have the opportunity which will be seen in the film, the television release. And till now, no one talks about Jijga. There were times to be a Hindu, you have to be times. And to make it as a cinema, we cannot do it cinema. But the times have changed. As an artistic, even to conceive this particular sequence, people are scared in our own film industry, in our own producers. I said, this is creating tension. Oh, why? This is a history. We want to hush up our history. I said, we are not stoking any tensions or nothing, but we are portraying. So, as a filmmaker, as an actor, as a responsible citizen of this city, and also, part of the government, I made sure it doesn't stoke any tensions. It will give you the very objective approach. What exactly happened? That's what we have. And that is a fictitious thing. But the situation is different, but your character is fictitious style. I think all this kind of people and individuals like who believe in this, I think this would give a greater platform to communicate.